Your Excellency, my brother, Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed, Excellencies, heads of state and government, honorable ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor and deep privilege to address you on this important occasion, the inauguration of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, a moment of monumental significance. I congratulate the government and the people of the Federal Republic of Ethiopia on this historic achievement. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is not only a feat of engineering ambition, it is also a bold affirmation of Africa's capacity to shape its own destiny, marshal its resources, and deliver transformative infrastructure in pursuit of prosperity. Today, as we celebrate this milestone, we also reaffirm the enduring bonds of brotherhood, cooperation, and shared vision that unite our nations across the Horn of Africa and the wider Nile Basin. Kenya remains committed to working with Ethiopia, a key regional partner, as it takes this leap towards energy sufficiency and economic transformation. Your Excellencies, the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is not merely a national project. It is a Pan-African statement. It exemplifies the scale and ambition of African-led infrastructure and aligns with Africa Union's vision of continental energy connectivity. Despite Africa's vast renewable resources, the continent accounts for only 6% of global energy use, while nearly half of Africans, over 600 million people, still lack access to electricity, and close to 1 billion people also lack clean cooking solutions, with dire consequences for public health, education, and productivity. These deficits disproportionately affects women and children and hinder inclusive development. They drive up business costs, compromise hospitals and schools' operations, and constrain the life prospects of millions, particularly in rural and remote areas. Africa's energy demand is set to rise exponentially, driven by population growth and rapid urbanization. By 2030, 1 in every 5 people globally will live in our continent. Meeting that demand sustainably will require doubling current energy investments, with at least 2/3 directed towards clean energy, like the feat of engineering just behind us. Supported by multilateral cooperation and regional solidarity, the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam provides a blueprint for scaling similar projects across Africa and bridging the continent's energy divide. Distinguished guests, Kenya's partnership with Ethiopia on clean energy is a living example of regional integration. In 2022, Kenya began importing 200 megawatts of hydroelectric power from Ethiopia under a 25-year hydro power purchase agreement. This power is transmitted through a 1,045-kilometer Ethiopia-Kenya interconnector, a vital component of East Africa's power pool. Beyond affordability, this energy unstable supply enhances grid reliability, particularly during droughts when hydropower output is volatile. With Kenya's peak demand exceeding 2,300 megawatts and rising, this additional capacity strengthens our reserve margins and reduces supply deficits. I have already had a conversation with Prime Minister that we will be having an extended conversation on whatever reserve power that is available from this dam we are ready to sign a power purchase agreement so that we can offtake some of the power from this important dam. Reliability is especially critical for special economic zones, industrial parks, ICT hubs, and agro-processing facilities, all of which require consistent and affordable power to drive Kenya's development agenda. Additionally, this cooperation advances Kenya's climate and development goals with more than 90% of our electricity already sourced from renewable sources. We remain committed to achieving 100% clean energy mix by 2030. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam strengthens this transition by integrating zero-emission power into our grid and reducing reliance on fossil fuels. Importantly, it also supports Kenya's national development priorities under Vision 2030 and the bottom-up economic transformation agenda by expanding access in undeserved regions, empowering young people and women entrepreneurs, and promoting green industrialization. Excellencies, allow me to restate Kenya's commitment to constructive engagement in the wider Nile Basin discourse. We recognize the Nile's centrality to the lives and livelihoods of millions. Its shared use must be governed by principles of equity, sustainability, cooperation, and mutual respect. Kenya is firmly committed to safeguarding collective interests while working with brothers and sisters in our region. We believe that no country should be denied the opportunity to unlock a huge resource like the one that we are launching today, because indeed it becomes a shared resource. Ladies and gentlemen, we commend the progress that has been achieved and urge continued cooperation between all our countries. And I want to commend the people, government, and more particularly my brother, Prime Minister Abiy, for this monumental achievement. Listening to you, Prime Minister Abiy, you not only inspire your own people in Ethiopia, you inspire our people in the region. Knowing very well that the sweat and blood and energy and effort and resources that have been put in the development of this dam was as a result of locally mobilized resources, money raised by Ethiopians to build this monumental project, gives us confidence of the ability of us as a people to take charge and command our own development into the future. The fact that you have raised $5 billion without debt, without borrowing, without support from others, makes us believe that indeed Africa can take charge of its own destiny. I want to encourage you, Prime Minister Abiy, as my brother, continue to do what you're doing. You're doing the right thing. And if you are in doubt at any one moment, let me confirm to you, you are doing the right thing. Continue doing this, because our future is going to be dictated by what we do, the vision we carry, the hopes of our people that we turn into reality, as you are doing in this dam. Your brothers and sisters in Kenya I will give you an example. 2 years ago, we decided that we are going to get millions of our people. In fact, 7 million of Kenyans live in slums. And we decided that we are going to give dignity to our people and we are going to build houses for them. I am happy that Ethiopia, in your vision, is going to build 1.5 million houses. We are also on that journey. Already, we have 700,000 housing units on the pipeline. We are already constructing 170,000 houses as I talk to you. And Kenyans, from their own resources, without debt, without support from others, have raised $4 billion worth of projects under the housing program. It confirms to you that what you are doing in Ethiopia is what we are doing in Kenya. And that is what we should be doing in our region. That way, we can emancipate our people from debt, from begging across borders, and take charge of our own development. This moment must remind us that the path to peace and prosperity lies in working together, not division, in partnership, not rivalry, and in unity, not isolation. Together, we can transform our region, harness our shared resources, and shape a future of dignity and opportunity for all our people. I thank you. God bless Ethiopia and God bless our region. Thank you very much.
Thank you. For the next speaker, the microphone will come to you. Your